Thanks for logging on to abc15.com. I'm meteorologist Iris Hermosillo. After a day in the 70s yesterday, today will be a warmer day, but we end up right near average with highs in the 80s. And then we're tracking changes as our next storm system moves in tomorrow, bringing gusty winds, the threat of blowing dust, and a heightened wildfire danger. As you look at Futurecast, the wind flow today out of the west-southwest. Winds light across the valley through this afternoon with some breezes in northern Arizona. All sunny and dry across the state. But tomorrow, this area of low pressure moving our way. It'll be a fairly dry system, but it's going to send a cold front into our state, and that cold front is what's going to usher in those strong gusty winds out ahead of it and behind it. We will also see just a slight chance of a few showers wrapping around that area of low pressure on Friday in the high country. The valley, though, staying dry, and for us the biggest concern is going to be again that dust threat with those stronger winds that I'm expecting. As you look at Futurecast, those winds today again generally light across the valley, but going into this afternoon, it will get breezy across northern Arizona with gusts at times in spots like Flagstaff as high as 20 to 25 miles an hour. Tomorrow morning, though, we're already getting windy up north with valley winds still light on the light side for the morning commute. By midday, they get stronger, and by the evening commute, that's likely when we'll feel the strongest winds in that northeastern pocket of our state and here in the valley too, with our sustained winds topping out between about 10 and 20, or I should say 15 and 25 miles an hour, gusts closer to that 35 mile an hour, even 40 mile an hour mark here as we go into tomorrow afternoon and evening. And then Friday, we'll keep those lingering breezes around too. So as you look at that forecast for those winds, we are in that windy range here in the valley. In the high country, spots like northeast Arizona, gusts as high as 60 miles an hour. And that's why there will be a high wind warning in effect for areas along the eastern Mogollon Rim. Spots like Flagstaff and Winslow included in that high wind warning. Gusts there as high as 60 miles an hour. And we've got those wind advisories all around there in that northeast pocket of the state up to the Four Corners region. And with the dry conditions and those strong winds comes the wildfire danger. So red flag warnings will be in effect on Thursday for areas across northeast Arizona, areas along the Mogollon Rim. Also notice the higher terrain just northeast of the valley included in those red flag warnings. Fire weather watches across central and southern Arizona. That does include the valley, and it's possible that watch could be upgraded to a red flag warning for the Phoenix area. So stay tuned. We'll keep you posted if that happens. So tomorrow is going to be an ABC 15 weather action day, giving you a heads up that we've got that high fire danger, those strong winds that will bring the dusty, possibly hazy conditions by the afternoon and evening, and that dust could create some visibility issues by the evening commute. Air quality wise, it's possible we could be under a high pollution advisory tomorrow because of that dust. Today, though, no alerts. Our ozone concentrations in the moderate range. Temperatures today reaching the mid 80s under sunny skies. Tomorrow still in the low to mid 80s, but again dusty and windy. Then behind that cold front, we do see a drop in temperatures, but it's not going to be a significant cool down. Our high temperature just drops to 80 degrees with lingering breezes through the day on Friday, and then we start to warm back up this weekend. Highs today right near average. Mesa hits 84, 85 in Levine, and 84 in Deer Valley today. Anthem topping out in the low 80s with upper 70s for highs in Cave Creek. Across the state, a gorgeous sunny day. Again, some breezes up north. Highs right near average, 60s from Flagstaff to Show Low up to Window Rock, 70s in Sedona and Payson and Globe, and in central and southern Arizona, highs make it into the low to mid 80s. Overnight tonight, not as cold as it was this morning, but still chilly with those lows falling into the upper 50s here in Phoenix, lows down into the 30s and even some 40s across the Mogollon Rim. Tomorrow morning, starting out in the mid to upper 50s across the Phoenix metro, and then tomorrow afternoon expect those windy, dusty conditions. A weather action day with a high of 84 on Tuesday, a slight drop in temperatures on Friday, then the weekend getting warmer, near 90 Saturday into the mid 90s on Sunday, and it looks like mid to upper 90s by early next week.